This time, may I request all the participants for our short skit. Where are my little people? There you go. Can I ask two? They will be portraying Zacchaeus' story. Angel will be playing Jesus' role. Abel will be portraying as Zacchaeus. And the rest of them will be the disciples and the people. And we are ready. Hi, everyone. Today's story is called A Little Man with a Big Heart. The memory verse is from Luke chapter 19, verse 8. It says here, "And now I give half of my possessions to the poor." Today's message is, I show others Jesus' love when I put things right. Have you ever been to a parade or a ball game and not been able to see very well? Maybe your father carried you on your shoulders. If so, you will understand how Zacchaeus felt when he got stuck at the back of the crowd. In Jericho, he had one of the biggest and the best house in town. He was a very rich man, but no one liked him because everyone believed that he cheated people and kept their money. Everyone knew about it, but no one could do anything. Zacchaeus was a chief tax collector for the Romans. The Romans didn't care what he did as long as he gave them the right tax. So Zacchaeus probably told people that their taxes had gone up.
Give me more. Give me more money. Give me more money. Give me more money. Give me more money. Give me more money.
So one day, Zacchaeus has heard that Jesus was coming to Jericho. He had heard a lot about Jesus. How Jesus had healed the sick, the lame, and the blind, and some said that he had raised someone from the dead. All these things made Jesus special and made Zacchaeus as one to meet him. Zacchaeus has heard about the tax collector, Levi Matthew. Matthew had left everything to become one of Jesus' closest followers. People talk about it everywhere. Zacchaeus wondered, maybe Jesus has something to say to me. Yes, it was a talk of the town. Jesus was really coming to Jericho.
Over there.
And so Zacchaeus decided that he wanted to see Jesus. But he left his tax station and went out into the street. The street was so crowded and the crowds were getting thicker. It was hopeless. Zacchaeus tried jumping up to see over their heads,
Like,
but he still couldn't see. So he must see Jesus. Zacchaeus looked up and down the street. He saw a big tree. Climbing trees was not sort of grown men did, but that was the only way that he could see Jesus. So Zacchaeus climbed up the tree.
like,
And so he sat on a big branch and looked down the road. Jesus was coming his way. And when Jesus saw Zacchaeus up on the tree, he said, and Jesus also said that he will. And so Zacchaeus said to Jesus,
Lord, I will give half what I have or even more.
and Jesus said to the crowd,
Today's salvation has come to this house. This is the Son of Man came to seek and save the lost.
Amen. And so, before Zacchaeus saw Jesus, he had begun to show that he was sorry for cheating people. Now he confessed this before the crowd. He showed that loving Jesus helped him to make things right. Jesus can help you make things right too. Thank you. Thank you, little kids. You can. Thank you so much for paying attention to our little ones. And now this is the time for some of our youth boys to do their testimony. It will be Nathaniel, and Abby. Come on, Abby. We will hear their testimony about their challenges and trials that they face as a student. Are you ready?
Yes.
I think Abby is just a man of few words. Maybe Nathaniel will just catch up with us. Okay, let's start with Abby. How are you feeling?
Good.
Good. Okay, now I want you to share to our brothers and sisters that what are the challenges or trials and how did God save you from that situation? Can you share us your testimony?
A trial I've been going through is football for high school.
Football. You play football?
Yes, I do.
Oh my goodness. You were just in elementary and now you're high school. I feel like I'm getting older. What about the challenges that you faced during practice?
Well, a challenge I've been facing is since I've been starting, there's been some games on Saturdays, but I just pray to God that He'll keep me on the right track and help me make the right decisions. And it's kind of hard for me to not be there because I love playing football.
Yes. But see, you are here. Do you have practice as of this moment?
You know, there was a game, but it got canceled.
See, that was a miracle. God watches over you. I know that it's hard, like we tried to put Joseph on sports, but their game day is always Saturday. And even if you have Saturday, God make ways so that you can attend church. And I believe that God is always watching you. Okay. Anyway, do you have any other situation that God saved you from it? Not just in the present, but before, in middle school, in elementary.
Not that I can think of.
But it's just the football that you
Yeah.
can think of.
Yes.
And you're gonna play football as a freshman until senior?
Yes, I am.
Well, we're gonna be looking forward to, hopefully, to watch you play. Amen to that. And how do you feel when you heard that it has been canceled?
Happy.
Yes, you're here, and we are happy to see you here in the church. Well, continue standing on your faith, and I know that God always watches over you. Thank you so much. Yes. How is that, my brothers and sisters? As young, I know that God is watching over them. Even they're little, whatever ages we are in, God is always watching over us. Amen. So let us continue praying for our youth, not just for our youth, but for each other. Amen. And let's continue lifting our faith. Whatever trials and tribulations that we're facing, always remember that God is watching over us and he will take care of us. Okay. At this time, let's do our closing song.